What's going on, YouTube? You got Stud Style Tarot back in the building. And hey, I can only give y'all so much. But the song that just was coming on Spirit Radio is Head to the Sky. And I don't know what's going on with my dog right now, but she doing a lot of talking outside. Doing a lot of barking. It's giving me the energy of somebody that really want to come in and talk, and they could be trying to keep their head to the sky. Somebody that could be your ex. I literally just got through doing a reading for Bigo, and the energy that came out in that was that we got somebody that feels like you guys have unfinished business. And I got rid of the cards on the table. We had, I want to say it was like the Justice, Death, and there was one more card now I can't seem to remember. But when I pulled out a whole different deck, at the bottom of the deck it says unfinished business. And it has something to do with your ex. Somebody who could have been your lover, a friend, a family member, somebody from the past, somebody that you're not talking to. This person feels like y'all have unfinished business, collective. Which I think it's an ex, a past lover, who's seeing you in this windfall energy, collective. You getting unexpected money, a big blessing, abundance drop, divine payout. Somebody seeing you getting a divine payout, collective, and they said, oh, now we got unfinished business. Yeah. This is somebody who really seems like they're viewing you like an opportunity. And they trying to keep their head to the sky, huh? Because that divine payout is worth someone coming in to talk to you, collective. And they said they trying to keep their head to the sky. They trying to be hopeful. Wow, we still have it at the bottom of the deck. The X's. Yeah, this is definitely an ex of yours that is still in your energy, still trying to manifest you, keeping their head to the sky. But as we can see, they're also very much so obsessed. It says crazy person, insanity, fixated energy, over focus, dangerous attraction. Shoot, for all we know, Spirit could be telling you to keep your head to the sky. You know, keep listening to your ancestors and spirit guides when it comes to this person. Wow. Because they're still in your energy, collective. They're fixated on you. Collective, I gotta say my prayer. Angels of the holy white light, my ancestors, my guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown spirit sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender spirit and bind it to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Ooh-wee, collective, you got a crazy ex that's obsessed, that feels like y'all have unfinished business. Somebody who may see you in this genius energy. It says nerd, math, high IQ, mental sharpness, overthinking, brilliant insight. You might be showing somebody that you got some brilliant insight, collective. And now they could be seeing you as a genius. Somebody who possibly could have been part of a secret society. Wow. But with the secret society card coming out in the reverse, maybe this is somebody who's no longer part of it, because now they feel like you are their destiny. Life story, karma, soul contract, divine timeline, purpose, calling. Wow. This could have been somebody who, with that secret society energy, could have been doing black magic. It says hidden network, elite group, private rituals, underground knowledge, unseen influence. Maybe this is somebody who could have been trying to influence your destiny, being part of this secret society. But now that, hey, maybe none of the stuff, the little private rituals is working, maybe someone now is having a change in perspective. They said, I've been doing all this stuff with a secret society behind the scenes, and none of it's working. So you must be someone meant for me with that story, life story. Somebody now wants to send you a letter, collective. Somebody's gonna try to hit you up, possibly text you, possibly give you a written truth. Bottom of the deck, we have addictions. Wow. This is somebody who possibly does drugs, alcohol, somebody who possibly sets up mental traps, somebody that could need some therapy, could need a recovery, someone with toxic patterns, collective. Wow. I was not expecting to get this energy. A past person who is obsessed with you after possibly leaving a secret society. now wanting to be with you. But maybe because of this ending, this is somebody who's now addicted to drugs or alcohol or something as a method of coping with this loss. Somebody been trying to deal with this ending, possibly in not the best of ways, because they can't let go, collective. That's the song that's playing right now on Spirit Radio. Now I'm being led to grab one of my other decks over here. What's the volume 4? Okay, not that one. Let's see. Yeah, let's see what's going on with this one. I don't use these decks very often, but let's see what comes out. Okay, Spirit. We have friends to frenemies. Wow. Maybe that's what has happened between you two. Y'all started off being good friends, possibly even became lovers. Now y'all done became frenemies, collective. This card says spoken or unspoken betrayal, hidden conflict, jealousy, betrayal, or divergence of values. Maybe this is somebody who took a wrong turn. They got diverted, collective, into a secret society. Bottom of the deck. Well, I'm sorry, when I split the deck now, we have Shadow Dancer. And this card says, someone who moves in dark aesthetics but lives in light intentions. Now that's heavy. So this is somebody who moves like they're operating in dark energy, but really wants to be in the light. And now that maybe they came across you, you know, they were jealous and envious of your light at one time. Now once a friend, now a frenemy. So this is somebody that you can't go back to if they're a frenemy, collective. But the frenemy is about to write you a letter, collective. Bottom of the deck now, because they see you in this high value energy. You wearing your crown. You could be royalty, right? Irreplaceable or invaluable. You stand out above the ordinary. Worth beyond the surface. On top. I mean, we did see that windfall energy, right? You on top right now. You getting that divine payout. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. This person sees you. Now, this kind of looks like it's in the upright and crossing. We have cakeage. in the upright and crossing, coming out to clarify this unfinished business somebody feels like they have with you. Celebration comes at a cost. Gatekeeping of joy. Joy with strings attached. Hidden costs. Looks like Spirit is trying to warn you, collective, that if you allow this person to celebrate with you, it's going to come with a cost. This is somebody who has strings attached, like it's conditional. Joy with strings attached. Bottom of the deck. Yep, that shadow dancer. This is somebody who has conditional love, conditional happiness, because they're fighting with a demon. An addiction. That's why they move in the dark. They move like they're in devil energy. They on demon time. But really wanting to be in that light. Maybe they've always been battling with their shadow. And they meet you, but they betray you because they were moving in the shadow energy. Collective, look how many cards Spirit done gave me for this secret society in the reverse. We got limited edition covering it all, though. Somebody we already seen sees you as irreplaceable. They don't make them like you every day, collective. Somebody who may have demonized you, made you out to be the villain, right? Liminal space. That fine line energy. That fine line between good and evil. Taking a bullet. Ooh. Covering that. And then we have leaky boundaries. With the limited edition energy covering that. Wow, I just got to see what's at the bottom of the deck. Abstinence. Energy at the bottom of the deck. See? It's giving the energy of you needing to abstain from this person. That they're a frenemy. Somebody who pretended to be your friend, but they really weren't. This demonization, well, the demonizing card says, psychological projection, turning someone or something into a perceived villain or threat, feeling ostracized. Someone made you the threat, huh? This liminal space says, doorway between identities, phases or realities, space where rules dissolve, mystery, surrender. I think this is somebody who could be surrendering from this secret society that demonized you, And right now they're in that liminal space, right? Taking the bullet for their actions, taking the blame or pain for someone else's sake, devotion or duty, selflessness, self-sacrifice. Yeah, somebody's making a sacrifice, huh? Taking the bullet, hoping that you may have leaky boundaries, or maybe they had leaky boundaries. This card says struggles to maintain clear limits, people pleasing due to fear of conflict, giving too freely. This is somebody who was giving too freely to a secret society when they should have had their boundaries up against them. But it looks like they were trying to people please, right? They didn't want to create conflict with this secret society that they may have been attached to. This is somebody who was part of a cult collective, now having to take the bullet because they feel like y'all have unfinished business. You're special. There is only one you. No one else can measure up. Stop comparing your uniqueness. This could have been somebody who was comparing themselves to you. And was jealous. Now you're abstaining from them. You're staying away. This card says, choosing not to indulge as a form of strength, clarity, or self-mastery, honoring something greater, reset. And now we have the song Something About You playing on Spirit Radio. Yeah, it's something about you, all right. You knowing how to hold your energy back from somebody by abstaining from them. We have Super Dodger that came out to clarify this person that wants to write the letter to you. This card says avoidance, sidestepping emotional hits or conflicts, consistently avoids harm, drama, or responsibilities. So Spirit could be letting you know that this is a super dodger. Somebody who avoids harm, drama, and responsibilities. And now we have at the bottom of the deck, drank the Kool-Aid. This card says, bought into an idea or story completely without questioning its authenticity, rode the hype train, joined the cult. So see, didn't I say this was somebody who was part of a cult? And wow. Now this person is trying to avoid the responsibilities of what they did to you while they were part of this secret society. So they said they're going to write you a letter instead. Instead of approaching you, instead of talking to you face to face, because they know they were a frenemy. They acted like a frenemy to you. Now, still battling with toxic patterns. Somebody who just might need to go to therapy for these addictions, collective. These demons that they're fighting. This is somebody who believed what these people were saying about you in this hidden network. This could have been one of, some people they knew that painted you out to be a demonic force because of your spirituality. Some of you out there probably do tarot, watch tarot, and now people that don't agree with you being into tarot could have demonized that. Now, seeing something about you, collective. And that something is that you do actually operate in light, energy. You are a light worker. This is somebody who wants to live in the light and be seen. We have breakup energy at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Somebody who may see you in the spotlight, right? Getting a lot of attention now. But Spirit is saying that this contract, there's a divorce happening here. This person that became your frenemy, you are now parting ways with. There's a disconnect. You're saying goodbye. You have been given your freedom. This person is being written out of the contract that they may have had with you. A soul contract, which is why this person feels like you guys have unfinished business. But collective, it's been coming out. Even in my read that I just did before this person is still wearing a mask. Spirit could be advising you to stay in this lone wolf energy. Or maybe this is somebody who thought they were a lone wolf, that they would never be with anybody. This card says it represents a person who thrives on their own path, often valuing solitude and self-reliance. This symbol encourages embracing one's unique journey and inner wisdom, highlighting the importance of forging one's own way, even if it means going against the grain. Maybe this is somebody who tried to forge their own way and went against the grain, which is the reason why there's now a divorce. There's now a breakup. Because here it is, collective. You do operate in this light energy. This card says hope, breakthrough, renewal, clarity, new beginnings, overcoming obstacles, relief, end of hardship, forward movement, path to freedom. Didn't we just see the card of you getting your freedom? You being released from this person who may now feel like you family to them now? Somebody who said now they need your nurturing. They want your warmth. Ooh, spiritual birth when I said that. Somebody who now wants to be in harmony with you. They want the togetherness that they were supposed to have. But there's been a breakup, collective. This is somebody who's not accepting that you have been removed. Wow. You've been given your freedom. But here it is, collective, with that family life going to the left and crossing. This is somebody who's no longer family to you. This is somebody who's no longer part of your soul tribe, is what I just heard. This person is an avoidant. Wow. And right as I said that, we get the runner energy at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who's an avoidant. They are fear-driven, emotional distance, detached, unresolved, fear of intimacy, shadow work avoidance, restless spirit, fear of connection, journey of self-denial, fleeing the truth. This is somebody who could be fleeing the truth, collective, knowing that they love you, knowing that they were supposed to be a family with you, but somehow drank the Kool-Aid. They believed what everybody else was saying about you in the energy of being a people pleaser. They were trying to make other people happy and go along with what was being said about you. This is somebody who now is struggling to maintain clear limits in their life because they got so many people telling them, I heard what they want to hear. Falsehoods. And now having to bite the bullet. They got to take this pain. And they're not doing too well. I mean, they ran because they didn't want to go against the cult. Right now, we have For the Love of You on Spirit Radio. Didn't I say this person wants your love, your nurturing? They want harmony now. After they drank the Kool-Aid? I don't think so, collective. This is somebody who is being sacrificed. And you could be in this Eight of Wands energy, moving away from them. But with this Eight of Wands energy, I'm also getting the energy of someone sending spell work. Maybe that letter might be a form of spell work that somebody's trying to send you, because it's energy manipulation. I knew it. Someone is sending in spell work to a high priestess energy. And it's because they still want you in their life. They still want something that you offer and provide, which is stability, collective, which is balance, which is, see, I think it says balance right here on the card. Well, bonding, home, unity, care, tradition, generations. Is given that legacy, right? That stability that you were able to provide, that they ran from, collective. Now they feel like you're home to them. But there's been a breakup, collective. We got the Six of Wands coming out. And it's giving the energy of somebody that wants your attention still. I was just saying they wanted to be, they still wanted you in their life. It's something that you can still give them, that they still want, in that Queen of Pentacles energy, which is this love, your unconditional love. But collective, I don't know if that's you. Wow. I think that's you in that Eight of Pentacles energy, raising your standards because you didn't put in work on yourself. And because you've put in that work on yourself, you're not giving this person any attention. Again, there's been a breakup, but we see that this person still wants to sneak in this Seven of Swords energy. They still want to come in being deceptive. They still want to come in lying. And you don't have time for that, which is why you're not giving them any of your attention, and that there has been a breakup with this person. They're an ex for a reason. You see this card says no contact. You're not giving this person any contact. No attention. Wow. We got the Hermit energy that fell out on top of the limited edition. And that could be you choosing to listen to the divine. Listen to your ancestors and guides when it comes to this person, and leaving them out in the cold. Your spirit team is telling you to leave someone out in the cold. But this is somebody who's feeling abandoned by you because you're walking away. In that Eight of Cups energy, they're feeling abandoned. But Spirit is divinely guiding you. Because there is a breakup. There is an ending. There is a divorce happening in the spirit world right now. This contract is being rewritten. And somebody is being put to rest, collective, in this Four of Swords. Somebody is being put to rest because you've done the work on yourself. Collective, they're still a liar. They're still very deceptive. Collective, I'm gonna get a closing energy from the dice, and we're gonna get up out of here. This person with these addictions is seeing you as this world savior. You see that, y'all? A healer energy, a chosen one. You're on a divine mission. Save the day role, sacrifice, leadership, under pressure. This person is under a whole lot of pressure because now they're seeing you as that world savior. We have Capricorn energy, y'all. And this actually looks like it's in the upright. Followed by, hold on, y'all. I gotta pick this one up. Let me see. It looks like Venus energy in the upright and crossing. And we have the number 3, which y'all know the number 3 represents Empress energy. Collective, the closing energy that we're getting is that someone is still in devil energy. And you're an Empress. Venus energy is Taurus Libra energy. We got 2 energies on the table that let us know that you are royalty, that you are divine. With that Empress coming out with the number 3, and then now Venus energy coming out as well. Double confirmation of you being a starseed, an earth angel. And these people demonized you in this cult. This big corporation, big pharma, control, monopoly, industry puppet, strings, sellout system. Wow. I think this is somebody who was part of a bigger corporation, collective, and they became a sellout. That's that cult. This is somebody who thought that they was going to get a big payout for taking you out after they demonized you, but they weren't able to fulfill their part of the agreement here because you're not giving this person any of your attention. You've raised the bar, and you don't do frenemies. So this is somebody who doesn't want to face you. but still wanting to reach out to you. So you just might get a letter from someone, okay, collective? Be on the lookout for that. Because your spirit team, your ancestors and guides, they not letting this person back in your energy. So this is how this person is still trying to manipulate the situation and still send you a letter. Communication could be coming in. But collective, you keep going. You keep moving away from this person and not look back. I'm going to leave it there. If you're still here, y'all already know what I need y'all to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you get a chance, y'all, go check out my Etsy shop. I know y'all see some of the bracelets, over there. You'll be able to get a better look online. Get your spiritual jewelry. Get a reading. You can book on Etsy, or you can hit up my email, studstyletarot@gmail.com. All that information to do a reading and get a personal reading for yourself is in the description box below. Till the next time, collective. Love and light, and namaste.